Hey there, I've got another story for you. This is another look at other people's problems, written and performed by Marion Reidel. This one is titled Decisions. Emily, it is so good to see you. So, what are you having? Gee, I don't know, Diane. There are so many choices. Emily scanned the chalkboard menu. What are you ordering? I love the banana crepes. Diane rested her elbows on the table. She'd skipped breakfast so she could indulge. I'm not a big banana fan. Then how about a sandwich? The pulled pork is good. Is it spicy? I can't handle spicy food. Emily put her hand on her belly. My digestive system is cranky. Well, I don't find it spicy. But if you want to be safe, you could order a BLT on toast. She caught herself thrumming her nails on the tabletop and quickly removed her hand to her lap. Everything here is good. It's my favorite spot to eat when I'm home. Good morning, the waitress greeted them without eye contact. She clutched a flip pad to her chest. What can I get you? Diane replied promptly. I'll have the banana crepes, please, and coffee with cream and sugar. You want toast with that? The question caught Diane by surprise. No, thank you. And for you? Emily's hand began to tremble. How many calories in the crepes? I don't know. They come with whipped cream and chocolate sauce. Really? Are you sure you want that, Diane? They're really good. Yes, but I'll have the garden salad, please. What kind of dressing? Asked the waitress. Dressing? Emily frantically tried to remember the name of a salad dressing. What do you have? Oh, gosh, Italian, ranch, French, blue cheese, and house. House, please. Emily breathed a sigh of relief. What would you like to drink? The waitress seemed calm to the point of disengagement. Oh, geez, what do you have? Emily scanned the room for a beverage list. We've got milk, white or chocolate, Sprite, Pepsi, Orange, Crush, Dr. Pepper, and Nestea. There's coffee, a bunch of teas, bottled beer, white wine, some hard cider, and water. I'll have water, please. Okay, so that's a banana crepe with coffee and a garden salad with house dressing and water. Actually, make mine a salad too. Italian dressing, please. The waitress corrected Diane's order, did a pirouette, and headed toward the kitchen. Emily unwrapped her cutlery and put the cloth napkin on her knee. So, how have you been? Diane hadn't seen her friend for 6 months and wouldn't be here now if a family gathering hadn't brought her back. I'm good. I had some intestinal issues and an ingrown toenail, but I got a pedicure and had it cut back. I need to make a dentist appointment. I've got a tooth that's aching on my left side at the top. Emily dropped her jaw and pulled her top lip up. She spoke while pointing to the errant tooth. See that one? It's getting a loss roll. You should have that looked at. I'll probably have them all pulled out someday. Emily gazed out the window. You know, my mother has full dentures up and down. No, I was unaware of that. The server placed a glass of tap water, no ice, in front of Diane, and a mug of black coffee in front of Emily. Your salads will be here in a sec. The women exchanged their drinks. Emily took a sip of water and continued gazing out the window. Diane studied the coffee and wondered whether to ask for cream and sugar. She addressed her friend instead. So, how's work going? Okay, I guess. Anything exciting happen with the old folks? Emily worked at the town's retirement home, Parkland Manor. She treated the elderly clients as she would a group of toddlers. Her slow-moving manner and soft-spoken approach was well suited to the fragile residents. Oh, Mrs. Harper died last week. Oh, was she one of your clients? She'd been at Parkland for 3 years. Her kids stopped coming to see her because her memory was shot and she couldn't recognize them. Gosh, that's sad. Diane took a drink of the black coffee and grimaced. It must have been a lonely place for her. Oh, no, she was happy enough. Every day was a new beginning. She could never remember anyone, so we constantly did introductions, and she was always happy to meet new people. The server placed the salads on the table correctly. Anything else you need? No, thanks, replied Diane. Emily took a bite of salad and spoke with her mouth full. She died at lunch. I beg your pardon? Diane paused with a forkful of lettuce in midair. She died at lunch. Who? Mrs. Harper, at Parkland. She came down to lunch one day, and we thought she'd dozed off while waiting for her meal to be served. But it turned out that she died. She closed her eyes and was gone. Oh my, that must have been disturbing for her table mates. It happens all the time. Emily focused on the salad, and the two ate in silence. But it's sad, don't you think? I mean, there she was, living at Parkland Manor with no visitors, not remembering her neighbors, and then, without warning, she's gone. Emily set down her fork and swallowed a bite. Would you rather that she had suffered from some long illness like cancer, or had been taken a fall and broken her hip, or had been struck down by a heart attack? Well, no, but wasn't it upsetting for her lunchmates and the serving staff? Emily laughed and resumed eating. Heck no. Like I said, it happens a lot. Most of the time we just wheel the person away, saying it's time for them to have a rest, and the others at the table never clue in. She made direct eye contact. It's what most of them want, to go quickly and without pain, either to themselves or their family. Speaking of which, what did the negligent children say? Say? When they were told their mother was dead, what was their reaction? The usual, said Emily. They wanted to know the amount of the final invoice and when the room had to be cleared out. They didn't ask about their mother? Well, what's to ask? The woman was dead. But I don't know. Where was the body? Well, geez, Diane. I called an ambulance and they took the body away. What did you think? We returned her to her room? Honestly. So that's that for Mrs. Harper. Right, Mrs. Harper is just taken away, and the kids clear out her stuff, and life goes on. Nobody mourns her. No impact from her passing. Well, I put her photo on the remembrance board, and the chaplain will say a prayer for her. Emily licked salad dressing off her finger. And they left most of the stuff in the room. Can they do that? It happens all the time. They took the TV, her jewelry, and a couple paintings. I handled the rest of the stuff. What do you mean you handle it? Well, Mr. Johnstone needed a power lift chair and can't afford it, so he got that. Some of the clothes went to her friends who had admired them, but I sent most to a charity shop. The personal supplies, disposable underwear, shampoo, meal replacement drinks and such, went to the storage cupboard to be used when a resident accidentally runs out. The dresser, desk, chair, and bedside table all went to a church group that helps new immigrants set up house. The hospital bed was left in the room for the next person coming in. Wow, you made all those decisions? Of course. That's my job, Diane. Once again, credit goes to 123RF for the images used in this video and to Ben Sounds for the music. If you enjoyed the video, please share the email with your friends, or with their permission, send me their address and I'll add them to the list. My goal is to build exposure, and your support is really helping.